Hey there everybody, Ben here with a quick update before our scheduled video. We are happy to announce that we are now a TCG player affiliate. So if you're looking to buy singles, you can now also support our channel by clicking the link down in the video description below. Thank you for all the support as always, we really do appreciate it. And without further ado, let's get right back to our video. Hello YouTube, we are back with some more commentary for y'all. This will wrap up the locals that we had last Sunday over at Dean's Dugout, which is a great shop for any of you like Chicagoland or Illinois based TCG players. They're based in Naperville, great shop, great store. We love to support them, so feel free to check them out. But here in this round, we've got Gare playing, I believe it's going to be Vaccine on the left, and Ryo, one of our own Hyper Coliseum guys, playing Melga over on the right. Should be an interesting one. I mean, I've played both decks, and I think in this particular matchup, it's really like a toss-up. It can be really, really close, and some of these matches do go down to the wire, so it should be a good back and forth. Thank you all for tuning in. Thanks for all the support. And without further ado, let's hop right into the round over here.
So, Ryo's playing dog today because I told him to. Because he asked, and I was like, it's dog time. Which I didn't go here, so I'm excited to see how this goes.
I think if both of us didn't go. This is like completely fresh for both of us.
Yeah, and I don't actually know who won or lost. I don't think we were told, so we're kind of just we're experiencing all of this whale with you guys. And also like Ryo's been like cooking a lot with different decks lately, and it's been nice because I think he's enjoying it because I know stuff was stale for so long for everybody.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
And it's just doing Melga stuff right away. And then, Jesus, dude. For Garrett too. Garrett has been cooking like crazy with Yellow Vaccine. He's been doing very well with it.
Very, very well.
He has a very good build.
Yeah, I played against him on Thursday, and I mean, I think he had a bad matchup with, not bad, but it was like kind of rougher with Bloom, and he was also bricking as well, which does happen at times. But I mean, yeah, he pilots it really, really well.
He does,
and
I think
his build can be super aggressive too.
Yeah, I think his only real struggle is that because he runs more of a Kentaros focused build, he kind of is reliant on his opponent chipping him a lot, which can backfire if he doesn't have early enough aggression. Now we do see he has the Kentaros in hand, but there's too many cards in security for him to gain anything off of it, so he's kind of in a weird spot.
I think he's thinking about it. Because he can neg 7k.
It won't even do that.
Oh no, it won't do that because, yeah, you're right. He would just pass turn, and that's about it.
Yeah, he'd Evo into it and pass turn. That's all he would do. I mean, he'd like... No, yeah, that's it. He literally wouldn't do anything. He would just Evo and pass turn because he can't. He has to have 6 or fewer total to resolve one Digivolving.
Last-ditch effort to maybe get into a level 5, but unfortunately he can't.
No, I think he was going for a bulk one. He's already level 5. He's Magnange.
No,
unless you mean go for level 6.
Or level 6, yeah. But
I see.
Because he went into bulk one. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. I was reading Kentaros.
But sort of what you were saying. No, you're good. Sort of what you're saying too. I mean, Melga. I mean, we're in like pre EX5 where Melga is supposed to be like absolutely busted, which I mean it will be.
It's already scary.
It's already so fucking fast, man. I mean, like, you don't even need the damn level 6. Look at this.
Yeah, I think we'll definitely see a shift where I think we will see people start to run more more security bombs to counter Melga. Because Melga right now, because I feel like decks very much strayed away from security bombs and just went like, okay, I'm gonna have trainings, I'm gonna have boosts, I'm gonna have really explosive turns to do a lot of damage and call it a day. Or I'm gonna just have as many of my consistency pieces and tamers as I need for my deck. Where Melga is just like, all I need is a stack with my Bukamon, and I can have you at 1 security in 2 turns.
Yeah,
off with my level 5.
Like Bukamon as an egg is just so good for this deck. But we see Gare here go into Kentaros. But unfortunately, since he does put something on top, He's crossed that 6-card threshold, I think.
No, so the one Digivolving effect, he does that first.
He does that first, okay.
He'll Digivolve. He'll gain 3 memory for Evo, so he'll Evo for 2. Which I think he Evoed for 3. But he'll Evo for 2. Reveal a card in his hand, put it on top. And then he'll be able to go ahead and gain all the memory. Off of the Pata Inheritable plus the 2 TKs. And then he can swing Trash Top card, -7 on something. Now he did swing with Kentaros into the Garuru stack.
Could he have restored?
If he pitched the top card, he could have, but I think he opted not to because he didn't have a means of. I think he's worried about the stack and back.
Sure, for sure.
That stack does not have jamming because they have equal sources, so he does die off the first swing because he doesn't have protections. He's double checking the rulings for it to see if it's equal or less, but it's
the new errata that recently
one,
got
two, three,
put
four,
in there.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah.
So if
he needed
equal,
one more
you
source.
don't have the jamming anymore. So yep, that was a good call. So we do see that other stack die. The other stack doesn't have protection anymore now, and it seems like Ryo's missing his top end. Oh, no, he has it.
No, he's got a Melga X, but it's not going to do much for him here because it's going to bounce the lowest level.
Yeah, it'll bounce the pad
so
back to hand. I
think if he wants to, because I don't even think he can stall with Kentaros out there. I think he just needs to try and just gas. Okay, does that, goes bounce the Pada. Okay, I think that's fine. Well,
honestly, I would say just swing because he's got an Ice Wall in hand.
I would
have swing, hope you live, and then Ice Wall.
Well, here's the problem. Yeah, he can do that now. There is a world where he could have tried to go for game, I think, with the Melga. Yeah. Because he should be aware of what Garrett put as that last security card.
Right. That's what I was
the
saying,
TK effects. Yeah. I don't remember what Garrett put there though.
I think it was just another Digimon. I forget. It was one of the lower level ones. It definitely wasn't a high end.
Does Melga? He can't play Ice Wall though because he's got a purple source now. Yeah. So he is unable.
Because also, if you remember too, he emissaried with the bulk and didn't go into either a level 5 or level 6. So you know it's probably a level 4, unless you recovered something from the TK, which I think we should have seen it by now. Oh.
He's debating. Wait. Okay, he's gonna swing.
Omni.
Okay.
Can he do that?
No. Omni can't go over that.
Yeah,
because it can only go over
blue or red.
It can't go over purple.
Lost in the sauce there, my friend.
A little bit.
To be fair, I've definitely was
also.
Like, if I only had an Omni.
Let's say it could do that. He could have opted to swing at security.
Yeah.
To try and delete the level 5 stack and then blitz Omni into the other stack.
Sure.
But realistically, the best thing he could have done was swing when attacking effect, delete the level 5 because at least one of your opponents with the lowest level. So he could have swung, done that, and then evoed into Melga, unsuspended it, and would have bounced the
Kentaros.
The Kentaros.
Yeah.
So he would have cleared board like that.
And to be fair too, I think we see Gare kind of counter pretty nicely. Sets up a wide board. Ryo does Ice Wall him to throw at a level 5.
It's just a TK2. He would have won if he just swung with the wear earlier.
Right, exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, he should have just swung with the wear. He would have had game there.
Is X-Antibody a virus?
What, Weguru?
Yeah.
No.
No, right? It's data?
Pretty sure it's data.
Okay. I mean, I think regardless,
I'll double check.
I think
so we don't get yelled at. It's vaccine, actually.
It is vaccine. Okay. Ooh, interesting.
X-Antibodies are vaccine,
Ooh.
except for the Gabu's
Blue,
data.
yellow vaccine.
That's so weird. The Garuru X and Weguru X are vaccine, but Melga and Gabu are data.
Huh. So Gare decides to delete it. I'm gonna assume minus 5k. Pitches to. Or restands -7, so it does pop the level 5, putting Ryo in a rough spot. Does vaccine things to keep turn. But here's where he's sort of like meh in a tough spot.
The other big issue right now for Ryo is he only has 1 card in hand. He pitched so many cards for that Melga Ace play, but he didn't do it as efficiently as he could have.
Swings does not have jamming, unfortunately. Can't even play the training because he has no blue source.
He needed a training first before he swung. I think he got a little bit too tunnel visioned.
He just decides to pass. Ooh.
And I think at this point...
I mean, Gare can't get 4 swings in, though, because he can't pitch top of security. Because he's got
not unless something dies.
True.
Which, in that case, he should have swung with the Kuda first. But
right.
Is what it is.
Fair. And then Ryo just decides to scoop.
Oh, it's so sad, too. Ryo had game. Twice. Yeah. He had the game if he just swung with the Wereguru when it was the structure deck one. And he had game if he just went Melga Ace, swung, one attacking effect to pop the Rise, and then evoed into the other boy. You mean into Melga X, and then bounce the
last body,
and then Garrett wouldn't have had a board to work with, and then it just
which is wild because we talk about Melga as a super like aggressive OTK deck, but it has so much control, like with all the like ability to restand, swing, bounce, and like the Melga Ace with the ability to delete stuff too. It's so crazy.
Yeah, having bounce and deletion in your deck is a lot. It is good. It is very good. Still doesn't get around Greymon protections, but it's very good.
But moving on to game 2, we see Gare go into a Pata. Does pay the 4 to play the OG TK, picking up an Emissary.
Yeah.
Which is fair.
Recovers 1, then shuffles. Yeah. Ryo's just pointing it out to him. Ryo's played a lot of yellow. So let's see. Gabu X. Unfortunately, keeps missing the Gabumons. Does see a Guru though, so that's good.
See Cool Boy. Picks up X-Antibody. Goodbye Ice Wall and Wereguru. Yeah, no and then a Blue Mem boost. Ooh, that's a lot of Cool Boys.
There's the Melga X.
Okay.
So he's just setting up. He's getting a good setup going. It is crazy that out of 7 cards, he didn't see 1 Garurumon X-Antibody.
I feel like at this point, Gare, best play is probably just play out the Kuda, keep searching for
your
pieces.
He didn't even say a Gabumon.
No.
All he just saw was regular Garurumons, just all over the place. Okay, that's a Wereguru X.
Ryo pushes up.
Oh no, he does that. Oh, he has 2 in hand. Okay.
Taps the Cool Boy to gain a memory off of the Evo. Draw 1 to play out another Cool Boy. Ooh. Picks up a Guru X. And then slips the X-Antibody underneath. I'm assuming he's probably going to swing going to Wereguru X at this point. Oh. Or not.
Probably. I think he will.
That's fair. No, that's fair.
I think he just swings
and then you just restand it, yeah. And then bounce.
He wanted to probably make sure it was going to live before he committed to going to Wereguru X, so he had still pieces in hand just in case.
So Gare uses Pata effect to go into the Angemon, which will allow him to put something back into security. Chooses Seraphi, which is a pretty solid choice.
We know he has
Taps TK, gains a memory. It looks like he is struggling to see a level 5, though.
Yeah, I don't think he had level 5 in security, and I think he knows that, so he's having to search. Okay. Does see a Rise. Unfortunately, though, will cause him to pass turn if he goes into it.
Yeah. And he's vulnerable right now, which is rough.
Oh, he had a TK. Oh no, he still would have passed. He still would have passed for 1. He still would have passed 1 either way.
No, but he had that TK before though. I think he just was missing a level 5, so he just couldn't see his pieces at the right time.
No, yeah. Well, what I was saying was that he had the TK, but my initial thought was he could have played TK, grabbed the top card, put the Rise in security, and then Emissaried.
Yeah.
But I think he's just saving Emissary to do
Seraphi.
Yeah, probably that he tucked in there.
So you see a check coming in with jamming, hits a pillow, goes into Melga, will bounce the lowest, so we'll bounce the Kuda back to hand, and pass his turn.
Doesn't really stop Garrett from what he's about to do, but that being said, I don't think Garrett has the removal to deal with Melga X.
Not right now.
He can Emissary go into Seraphi. He'll neg 7 on it, but that's fine.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh, Venus instead. Okay.
Okay. Fair.
Draws,
Very
then
fair.
recovers one. Yeah. Okay. Gains
Nice.
a lot of memory.
Solid play.
And 2 TKs. So now, Melga X is pretty useless. He does have his your turn effect still.
Mm-hmm.
Where if he becomes unsuspended, he'll bottom deck everything with the lowest level in his hand.
Well, also like Ryo's Guru X stack also can't really do a lot of what it wants to do next turn too, which kind of shuts him out of the game for now. And he's set up with the trainings and the TKs and a Pada and raising to do some damage next turn. And I feel like, yeah, that's a very solid play there too. It's just TK, put the Magnet Angie back into security, and then he also fortunately got into an emissary as well, which is very, very solid.
Like Rio's thinking about what to do. Can't really do much on his turn. The Blitz Omni he has in hand isn't going to help him right now. He can't swing for any checks. I think leaving the stack him back is honestly fine.
Yeah.
We'll swing with the Melga X. Can't activate one attacking effects or anything, so he won't draw anything. He does still have jamming, though?
But he's neg one check, no? Because of Venus. So he
yeah,
swings, but can't do much.
Yeah, he swings, doesn't do anything, so then he just plays a boost. But no, I think he wants to unsuspend next turn to bounce everything to the lowest levels. That's why.
We see Gare promote go into a Angemon with the training, not using Pada effect, unfortunately, so he can't catapult memory just yet. But does Emissary, because we know he put in Magna Angie, Ace in there. We'll recover off of Emissary and the Magna Angie. Should gain a crap ton of memory now. He should gain 5 actually, because he got two Padas.
Yeah.
Whew. Goes to 7.
Ryo whiffing on the Weregaruru. The structure deck Weregaruru is rough. Really was hurting right now.
Gare's all the way back up to 5. -7 on the Melga.
Yeah, so it's at 1k right now after the 4 from earlier.
Swings 2 checks. Venus swings 2 checks as well because of Rise.
Yeah.
And for 2. Oh, he can. Oh, okay, fair. Okay.
Yeah. But the Melga stack so doesn't bounce anything. So Ryo needs to have an explosive turn. Is he missing level 5? Oh no. He's okay. Wait. X-Antibody.
I will say though, I mean, I think Gare's in a pretty good spot. You know, all things considered. Oh no.
Where X?
Wait, it's a level 4, no?
Yeah. It has to be level 4 or lower, so it shouldn't have bounced that.
But that kind of was.
Ryo calls it.
Yeah. That kind of like.
Also, he needs to. I wonder, he should have swung with the Guru X, I think, first, right?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4. No, not enough
sources
wouldn't
have
have
jamming though.
Yeah, because he's missing the Gabu. Oh no, he's a Labra there. That's why.
Gains the memory because he. That's what I was worried about with Gare at that moment. I mean, I think he's still in a pretty good spot, but I almost felt like it would have been better just to like swing with the Angemon, neg 5k DP, delete, and put the thing back in stack. Because that Magna Angie with the removal gives memory back. Because now Ryo can just swing over stuff and then gain another 3 memory off of the other Magna Angie. Omni X to clear board. Ooh.
Yeah, so puts Omni X Evo off the X-Antibody. Doesn't have Sec +1 or anything, so he should be fine to do it. Yeah, bottom deck's the Venus. He'll reveal security.
Gains 2 memories, so essentially an Evo for 1. Plays out a training. Did he forget to do the security effect?
I think he did. Yeah, he didn't bottom deck a source to do the security thing, which is very unfortunate because he should have
trashed attacking one and checked. Yeah, just trashed one.
Because he went Blitz Omni to unsuspend and then swing again. Should have still resolved the one attacking effect to reveal security and do so. Yeah, that's unfortunate.
But we see Gare play out a Magna Angie Ace, pops the Gabu that was on board because of security, and then plays into Venus, which does stall out a little bit, which is fair with all the setup that he has right now.
Problem is that Ryo doesn't have a blocker, and the Pada in the back and that Venus sitting there.
Yeah.
Nothing he can do.
And there's really no way for him to remove now that we have the Omni out on board. We know that Gare is gonna go to a shit ton of memory this turn. Ooh,
he's gonna Evo into Gold Rapid, suspend it, -5 on it. Yeah, he's gonna gain 5 memory.
Swing and swing.
Swing.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Well played. Well played by Gare. I think couple subtle things on Ryo's end.
Yeah, Garrett played it really well. He did very good. Ryo, I mean, admittedly, Ryo hasn't played Melga much, if at all, outside of like I think the one night we did practice of like almost a month ago now. He hasn't really been playing Melga, so it's been a minute, and he kind of just pulled it out on a whim today. But I think there's definitely a few things. I mean, the game one definitely he would have had if he would have just gone for it. If he would have full sent.
Yeah. But I mean, I think still a pretty good illustration, right? I mean, like, Melga it has a lot of gas still, you know, and it's only going to get better come a month from now. And this match, honestly, I just feel like is a 50-50. Like, whoever sees their pieces and can kind of control the board state probably has the better advantage here, but it really is like a toss-up. Because there's a lot of good removal on both ends that can kind of have a good back and forth dialogue going on.
Yeah. And I think, I mean, like, again, too, like, props to Garrett. Garrett has been playing the fuck out of that deck, and he's been doing so good with it. It's crazy.
Yeah. But yeah, well played by both guys. Thank you all for tuning in. That does wrap up our set of locals from Dean's this past week. Thank you all for tuning in and showing us the support. Feel free to check out the videos that are be coming up later this week. Like I said, we're going to be talking about a whole lot of things, different deck profiles. We reflected on the ban list as well, so feel free to check that video out. And we'll be probably filming some more later this week too, so we'll keep the commentary coming. We know that this is a pretty important part of the channel, so we'll definitely be looking to get that out for you guys. But that being said, we'll see ya on the flippy flip. Bye-bye.
Bye.